Hi everyone. Today we're going to look at Unit 4, Day 3 for ninth grade, specifically the map and analysis tool. We're going to model how to work with that. Now, you've been learning about Italian city-states, some of you may have not gotten up to this yet, some of you have. But if you're presented with this in independent work, I know what my first reaction would be. I would see this and go, help! But don't say help. We got a way to break this down. We're going to take this step by step. We're going to use the map analysis tool. Before we actually complete the activity, we're going to break down the map step by step by step. Oop, let's see, it say map analysis tool over there. And here we go. So the first thing you're going to do is we're going to look at the title. Title, it says Italian city-states. Okay, now what's the context? Well, we've been learning about the city-states. We also know that it's involved with these are economic trade maps between that's not horrible spelling, different independent parts, different independent Italian city states. And I just realized I left something out really important. I left out that it is C, that C stands for circa, which is around 1490. Okay, my next step is to observe the map. Well, I see over here in this corner that it is cut out from a larger map of that's Europe. Okay, so now not everything in this observation toolbox over here is going to be in every map, but this is what I can use for every map to break it down. So what are the symbols and the key of the legend? Well, I don't have any. Okay, next. What is the scale and the direction of the map? Well, scale is down the bottom. It says that's our scale on the bottom, 200 kilometers. Okay, and we have the compass rose up here. We see that's going north. So we have it is a northern map. Okay, scale, just put the compass rose heading north. Pointing north. So, oopsie. Now, what else do I know? What are the geographic features on this map? Do I have continents? Well, maybe in the corner there's Europe. It's cut out of Europe. Areas, well, I see that this is Italy. That's the boot. Into the Mediterranean Sea. And is there topography? Topography is like shapes on a map. I don't see it. Okay, next. What are the notable features on this map? Meaning like what sticks out? Well, there's a whole lot of stuff going on here. Well, I mentioned the Mediterranean Sea. Political boundaries, different colors demonstrate or show political boundaries between the different city-states. Any military installations? Don't see it. Weather? Don't see it. Okay, next step. I got to source the map. Where is this map coming from? So let's see what can help us source the map. And remember, guys, this is what's all on the larger organizer. I'm just breaking it down step by step for yourself. So we have the title. You already said it's Italian city-states, circa 1490. The authorship. It says in that bottom left corner over there, can you see it? Maps.com. That means that since the internet was around, and in 1490, there was no internet. Date and place of publication, I don't know. But context, date and place of publication, era or date reflected on the map. Well, it's a website from a website. So it is modern, meaning it's current. It's not from the time. Okay, next step. Inferences and geographic reasoning. Okay, what can we pick up here? Let's see. How do the symbol, scale, and directionality further help me understand the map? This one's hard. I don't really have symbols on here other than I have color coding, which lets me know if I look at, let's say, orange says Republic of Genoa, that orangish peachy color. So the colors demonstrate which city-states city-states, I wrote it wrong, which city-states were in control of different areas. Now, the second question, what are the geographic patterns or relationships that exist in this map, like people and their environment and the environment on humans? Well, most Italian city-states, if you look at them, the cities are those little brown things, are located near water. Obviously, the state around it. And some, like Corsica and Sardinia, are on islands specifically. Hmm. Now, our next step, the purpose, meaning, so why did they give you this map? What is this map telling the reader? I kind of said it already, but it's who controlled what areas within different Italian states. And how did this map connect to the topic of study? We are learning about economic interests. So interest and this oh my goodness, demonstrates, that would be funny. Demonstrates territory, demonstrates who had power where, who had power, finished. Limitations. Well, no topography. Oh, what was that? No topography, meaning I don't know why they had the borders they had because it's not showing me any of that. It's only showing me political maps. I also wish maybe that there were more details. Needs more details, like more cities and stuff or trade routes like that. Okay. Finally, we're back to that scary looking map again. Step 5, how does this map help us answer the historical question? Now, we have a larger historical question we're discussing in the lesson, but let's look at here. Now, our historical question we have to handle right now for this map. Examine the map of Italian city-states in 1490. You will then read the 3 bulleted statements in the box below. For each statement, if the statement is supported by evidence from the map, I get to highlight it in yellow. If the statement can be inferred using information from the map, highlighted in green. Inferred, meaning I kind of figure it out from the map. And if the statement is neither supported by evidence from the map, nor can it be inferred using information from only the map, highlighted in orange. Okay, so I'm going to think aloud. So all Italian city-states included at least one city on the coast of a sea. Now, this map doesn't label enough, and the color coding to me is a little confusing. At first, I was going to be like, hey, it says Genoa here and it says Genoa here, but it doesn't quite match up, and the labels are different, even though they're color coded kind of the same way, kind of different. So I can't go yellow, especially because it says all. I'm going to go orange because I don't know this for sure. And if you look at certain city-states, I don't see a city on the coast of a sea. So I am going to highlight this orange. Okay, next. All Italian city-states were geographically different from one another. Well, I don't know that for sure, but I do know that some are islands. And it says it doesn't say all. So we can infer it because some are islands and some kind of are different kinds of coastlines. So we're going to go green because we can probably infer that. The Italian city-states shared a common culture. Now, I don't know that. How do I know that from this map? I might know it from something else. But if it says I can't do it from just the map, guess what? I'm going orange again. Now, I know I wanted to make the first one yellow, but I don't know enough about it. So now here's my question. You're faced by the next map in the lesson. Help! A key! Scary looking stuff! What are we going to do? You got this. You're going to use the tool and you're going to try it for the next map. Don't get intimidated by the details of what you need to do. Slow and steady. You got it. First, you're going to look at the title and the context. Hey, it's the same kind of map as before. Think you can find it. Same context. It's the next map in the lesson. Next, you're going to go and work on observing the map. Now we have a key this time and all sorts of trade routes and symbols, but I think you can figure it out. Then you're going to source the map the same way we did it last time. Then you're going to come up with the inferences and geographic reasoning. I know it's a little unclear. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do this so you can actually see the map itself. Remember, you have the worksheet, step 3, inferences and geographic reasoning. And you can slide back up to this presentation earlier. How do the symbol scale and directionality further understand the map? Hint, the compass rose is somewhere else this time. And what are the geographic patterns or relationships that exist in this map, meaning the people and their environment or the environment on humans. Okay, next you're going to evaluate what's the map telling the reader and how does this map connect to the unit of study. Now that you do that, you're going to look at the map, helps us answer the historical question where you're going to have to find a trade route, a sea route for Venice and Genoa, a commercial fair city, a banking city, depending on the color. And then you're going to fill in the blank to complete the sentence with one of the bolded words and write a sentence to explain your thinking. At the beginning of the 15th century, trade of the Mediterranean was, take your pick, local, regional, trans-regional, global, because, write it out, get your thoughts out. You got this. Go through the presentation. I think you can figure this out. You know what you're doing.